Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New-TNA Turning Point. I mean, it took us a while, but we're here. And if you haven't noticed, it is I, Loudon Styles, and I really don't know what's going on, folks. The last time I came to you, I talked about all these crazies going on amongst New-TNA, and now I really don't know what's going on because I'm surprised we even got this venue. First of all, I'm surprised we got this venue. I didn't know we had the financial withal to get this. And also, this is also being done in Montreal. I mean, we're even in Canada for this, for Christ's sakes. So, wait. What? No. What the... That's Jeff Jarrett. Oh my God. What is Jeff Jarrett doing here? Jeff freaking Jarrett, the king of the mountain. Mr. Choke on that slap nuts is in New-TNA. What the hell? Folks, what is he doing here? What is Jeff Jarrett doing in a New-TNA ring? I think that's my biggest question. What is he doing here? Well, whatever he's doing, we're about to find out. I'm about to find out. We're all about to get some answers here because, goddamn it, I've been left in the dark just like everybody else here. I want some freaking answers here. And by the looks of it, yeah, by the looks of it, looks like Jeff Jarrett. Jeff is getting a mic. Oh yeah, I'm fucking surprised. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I think a lot of people want to forget. What? Shiny... Complete reset. What? Wow. Well, folks, Jeff Jarrett is now the owner of the company. Good Lord, I have never seen Oshie Jackson a white beater before in my life, and I'm already wishing he was wearing a blazer. Folks, oh my God. You know, I should be, very neutral about this, but for fuck's sakes, Jeff, just fire the man. I do. I want to see him gone. I think everybody wants to see him gone. And about 1 million strong agree with me. A unanimous fucking decision. And let's add one more into my hand here. Heart and soul? Okay. Oh, come on. You were just like him? You ass-kissing piece of crap. Oshie Jack's 6'10", but still has no balls. Do you have any dignity? Do you? Just take this like a man, for Christ's sakes. What? Oh, he's got a job. No! No! Oh, come on, Jeff. Hell no. God damn it. Really? Really? Sorry about that.
You know it's the Mac Militant. Coming to get it on.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
come on. I already get this damn job. I should be the world heavyweight champion. Now you coming out here saying I have no dignity? You don't deserve to judge me.
Oh yeah. This is the same guy that was groveling at the feet of Jeff Jarrett. Really?
At least I kept the job. Now look at where. See, look at that. Thank you. But Dad, I think that's Theodore Long quitting. Bye-bye. See you, Teddy. We don't need you. Bye. I'm glad he's finally out of my company.
I'll put it like this. Ocean Jack still has a job, but he left his balls in the ring while Teddy Long left with his intact.
Back to business at hand. Oh, wow. Man, I tell you what, I like our new CEO right now. He's getting right down to business. A mini tag team tournament for the tag team titles. A 20-minute X Division scramble for the title. And now the main event. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. A six-pack challenge to crown a new TNA World Champion. Business is about to pick up, as they say. This is gonna be a interesting night here.
Well, you know, I mean, I could be mad at Mr. Jarrett for giving me this job as a commentator, but it is what it is, and hell, at least he knows I'm strong enough to be the voice of new TNA. Thank you. Your applause is not needed. Anyway, we're allowed to tell you now who's in these matches. This is the X Division Championship Scramble we're talking about. Stacked top to bottom. Austin Aries, Jay Lethal, Trey Owens, Brian Davis, and Akira Tozawa. 5 incredible talents going at it for 20 minutes. And the match we're about to open with, Loud, and you see this. It's a rematch that I think everybody remembers from Against All Odds. Although this ain't for the titles. The $1 Million Congregation, the Pope D'Angelo De Niro, and the Suspect going against the Motor City Machine Guns. It's going to be an incredible match to open the night.
That's right, and well, look at this. There's Trey Owens and there's Jimmy Spade.
These two men, also known as the Rebirth. Best of friends from Houston, Texas. Grew up in high school together, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Owens in action tonight. Jimmy Spade gonna have to sit from the sideline.
Which is kind of interesting because Jimmy Spade is usually the one out in the front line.
I wouldn't say that now. Trey Owens was the X Division champion.
That's true. And now he's not.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the reset means all titles are vacated and everything that had been happening before, gone. Brand new start, clean slate for everybody in new TNA. And you see Trey Owens a little upset, and both, I think Jimmy Spade and Trey Owens, they both have some, how do you say it? Some hard feelings, so to say, about their positions, because, you know, Spade had a shot at the X Division title. Owens was the X Division champion. Both those men don't seem too happy about it. But you know what, guys? You got to get over it. It's a brand new night. If you want something new, you got to do like Spade said. You got to climb up. You got to start all over again. But anyway, we're moving on to our first match of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men you see right here. D'Angelo De Niro, the Pope on the left, the Suspect on the right. These two men started a new TNA as the $1 Million Congregation. The first match in our mini tag team tournament.
That's right, and they're going to be facing off against the Motor City Machine Guns here. The last time these two met, can I say they blew the roof off of the place? They blew doors down. They destroyed buildings with the match that they had, and again here at Turn Point is going to be no different. They are going to tear it up. But I think the question is, who will come out the victor here in this matchup?
I mean, you got to favor the Motor City Machine Guns in this, Loudon, I would think. The Guns were the former tag team champions. They were hardly have ever beaten. They beat the Congregation to keep those titles at against all odds. And I don't know, you just have to favor the Motor City Machine Guns. These two men, the clear favorites, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, two of the best at what they do.
That's true. I mean, a lot of people are favoring the Guns, considering that, like you said, they were former tag team champions. But you gotta also realize, Oshu, that anything could happen. Anything.
That's absolutely correct. And hell, you even look at the Congregation of what they're doing all around. You see what they're doing in WEDF right now. They are the current undisputed WEDF tag team champions. Maybe that success can carry over here to New-TNA.
Only time will tell. And now a little chain wrestling between Shelley and the Pope.
Of course, I'd like to add, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of what I'm hearing is 2 matches in our mini tag team tournament. Oh my goodness! Our second match in this type of tournament, ladies and gentlemen, following immediately after this, will be the British Invasion of Desmond Wolfe and Douglas Williams against a team who has a name, but we have nothing about. They are called the Abandoned, but we do not know who the 2 members of this group are. So it's definitely going to be an interesting match to see, as Suspect quickly breaking up that pinfall there, following the Tope Atomico from Alex Shelley.
Oh my God, what a roundhouse kick by Alex Shelley. And now Shelley in control, dropping the elbow into the back of Pope's head. But I'm going to say right now that that second tag team match, the Abandoned, I'm quite interested in that matchup.
Wait a minute, hang on, Shelley with the Hurricanrana cover. Suspect again breaking it up though. That's gotta be great ring awareness from the Congregation.
Suspect has always had great ring awareness whenever these tag team matches go. And
but ring awareness ain't gonna win you matches. It's gonna be working together as a team, as you just saw Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley doing, following that aided crossbody.
And Suspect again with the save, and now Sabin running off the ropes. Oh man, what a drop kick.
Early on, again, you have to favor the former tag team champions. The Motor City Machine Guns are playing a perfect game right now. They are isolating the Pope away from Suspect. If they keep doing it long enough, they're going to have this match in the bag early.
That's right. And now Sabin. Wait. Oh my God, what a reversal. Powerbomb by the Pope, and now the Pope's trying to get back into this matchup here.
Beautiful counter from D'Angelo De Niro. Now Wise going after the legs of Chris Sabin, knowing that Sabin and Shelley are both a coherent team of high flyers. That's what the Pope's going to have to do in order to keep this match even, being the more well-rounded or balanced wrestler between him and Suspect.
That is indeed true, and you could see playing that very smart strategy, going after the legs of Sabin, trying to slow him down.
Just stomp it away at the leg to open anything, to get any kind of advantage he can, and hopefully turn this match around. Now, if I'm D'Angelo De Niro, there you go. Doing like I think he was going to do. Look at this, tag to the Suspect. Irish whip into the ropes, drop toe hold with the leg, and an elbow drop. Beautiful combination.
Very nice tag team work there by Suspect and Pope. And now Pope following what De Niro was doing. Well, Suspect, yeah.
Yes. There again, and ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this!
Ankle lock.
Ankle lock with the grapevine. But Alex Shelley quickly going in to break it up. I'm pretty sure that still did some damage. And now Suspect using his incredible strength to his advantage.
And look at this. Ooh! A low elbow.
You know, you don't rarely hear this in a match involving the Suspect, but considering the men in, the Suspect is the largest and possibly the strongest man in the match, so it would be smart for him to use that strength to his advantage.
That's right. That is a first to actually hear. Suspect's usually the small one out of this.
Yes, but you also have to consider, though, right now...
Wait, single leg Boston Crab.
Again, the Congregation, though, applying a perfect strategy. They're going after the legs of Chris Sabin, and they're isolating him away from Alex Shelley. And now after you work on the legs, I think you have to just really deal the damage. You got to get him with those... Ow! Jesus!
Good gracious.
high impact moves to slow him down even further. Especially like you saw from D'Angelo De Niro there, as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, a former amateur boxer in his career.
That's right. 104-1.
That one loss by disqualification. Now Suspect. Kind of a nod to his partner there with those double knees in the corner. Especially right in front of Alex Shelley.
That's right. And he followed up with that with those series of kicks to the head, and now going back to the leg of Sabin.
Now Alex Shelley is standing there and Suspect realizing it.
Very smart by Suspect, and now Suspect
stopping Alex Shelley from getting involved in the match by knocking him off, and now Suspect. Oh man, beautiful strike combination there from the Suspect.
It was, and now wait, Suspect going for
Dark Justice. Got him up. Sabin in trouble. Boom.
Oh! Dark Justice by the Suspect, and now one. No.
Alex Shelley not down for long, and you got to imagine, Shelley, I see him. He's itching for a tag right now as Suspect connects with that high impact Enziguri. Trying to will Sabin back in this match any way he can, and now the Suspect, that's going to cost you, Suspect. That's one major flaw of the Suspect, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes he gets a little bit too big for his britches. Now look!
Oh no, and that, like you said, oh! Big kick by Sabin. And now Sabin throws him in the corner.
Spinning heel kick probably going to give him the opening. Now the tag to Shelley. Suspect whipped into the ropes. Like the congregation did earlier. Drop, toe hold, elbow drop. Nicely done.
And now look at Shelley.
Now working the legs of Suspect, because as they saw there, they see Suspect is a dangerous high flyer, or can be, so they want to try to neutralize that advantage the best they can and also take away a lot of the Suspect's strength. But as it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, I think you definitely have to give the congregation credit. They are taking it to the guns right now, and now Alex Shelley has to mount up enough offense to make a opposable comeback.
That's right. I mean, Sabin has been taking a lot of damage, so it's pretty much just all Shelley right about now. And if Shelley can just keep Suspect isolated, they may have a chance to win this thing. Oh, big European uppercut.
That's the thing, though. The congregation have been working like
oh, wait.
2-minute cover from Shelley.
1, 2, no.
First 2 count of the match, though. You saw D'Angelo De Niro was a little slow getting out of the corner, and that might help Alex Shelley in the long run if he can keep using his speed to his advantage.
Just like he did there with that drop kick and going back to working on the leg of the Suspect.
Again, Alex Shelley saw the strategy they were using on his partner, trying to adapt to it, but wait. Suspect! Suspect with a surprising corkscrew senton out of the corner. Nicely done. And
very nice. And now,
knees to the back from D'Angelo De Niro. I think Suspect, a little wise right now. Very wise to go in and make the tag to the Pope. Very nice ring awareness. The congregation are on the same page right now. They're running like a well-oiled machine.
And now, look at De Niro. Oh! Hang him up on. Jawbreaker on the outside. And now De Niro with that elbow drop into the smalls of the back of Shelley.
Using the ring environment to his advantage. He noticed he knocked Shelley to the outside. And so D'Angelo De Niro taking the advantage he can to deal some damage, especially when Alex Shelley was putting up a comeback at Shelley!
Oh no.
Pope saw that once from Suspect, and I think he had that well scouted because he saw his partner do it, so he was fully ready for Shelley to try something like that.
And now De Niro working on the leg, puts him back up, kick to the gut. Oh, what an elbow by the Pope.
There again, though, Alex Shelley was playing monkey see, monkey do And I think, you know, D'Angelo De Niro caught on to that. And now it's because of that, oh, this could be the end, Loudon.
Yes, it could be, Oshu. Here it is.
Oh.
Outer limits elbow.
And that's going to be all she wrote. If Pope can get... Oh, wait a minute. I think Pope's going to have the big man finish it off. Yes! Pope making the tag to the suspect. Telling him, you finish it. Aided crossbody from suspect. And now suspect setting up $1 million lariat.
Good God.
Decapitated him with that one. And now Pope, or suspect into the cover.
1, 2, and 3.
Not a chance for the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm surprised, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, Oshu, anything could happen, and something did happen. The congregation picks up an impressive win over the Guns via the $1 million lariat by the suspect.
Very nice win for the congregation. Now stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting a word. There's a hype package coming up confirming one of the 6 participants in tonight's huge main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is New-TNA Turning Point. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We still got a hell of a show for you. Wow.
Oh my God.
What a way to get that confirmed. Jeff Hardy in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. But now seems like we have a problem. Beer Money backstage with the new CEO of New-TNA. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
That is a good point. I didn't even think of that. Beer Money's not in.
That is interesting.
Say what? What? Are you kidding me?
What?
What did he even do to deserve that?
I actually gotta agree with you there. What the hell? That's random.
Oh, now come on. Look at that. Look at James Storm being an egomaniac. Instead of saying, hey, put us in a tag tournament, he's going to take the match for himself. Are you kidding me? So much for that.
Wow. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, kudos to James Storm for being in the world title.
You're supporting this?
Yeah, it's random as hell, but hey, give the devil his due. James Storm gets an opportunity.
Shut up, you sicken me. Ladies and
I feel the
gentlemen,
same way about you. Go bite something.
ladies and gentlemen, though, amidst our arguing, I just finally noticed this. You see that guy, right?
Oh my God, that is what? Malcolm Dermott?
That's what we get for arguing. Thank you, Loudon. Now we look like amateurs because we missed that this guy, one of the great talents from the on hiatus New Era Sports Entertainment Organization, Malcolm McDermott, is in New-TNA, and I'm getting the confirmation he's one of the 2 men in the tag match. He's on the Abandoned.
What?
I like that. I like this a lot. Malcolm McDermott, ladies and gentlemen, he is a fellow Canadian, although he's not getting a lot of love from his Canadian audience for whatever reason. I don't understand.
Canada is weird as that.
Whoa!
What?
Yes. I love this. I love this.
My God.
Love
Really?
this big team already. I love it. I love it.
This is a shot, folks. Ryan Rex and Malcolm McDermott.
I gotta wonder though, why is Ryan Rex in this tag team? Wasn't he a main eventer before this ever happened?
Well, reset.
That's still ridiculous, man. Come on.
I mean,
This guy, he should be the top of the chart. He should be in the six-pack challenge. That boy should be the TNA World Champion right now. But you know what? I'm not worried about it. He's with Malcolm McDermott. Both of these guys, incredible talents. They are a tag team called The Abandoned. For what reason they formed, we don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We know they had a name. We didn't know their identities. But now, now that I see them, I love this. This is incredible. Two of the best, most underrated talents in all of the call world teaming up.
And they're gonna take on the British Invasion.
Now I gotta wonder, Loudon, who do you support in this match?
Honestly, don't know. I mean, you got the British Invasion, which honestly I think the advantage is gonna go to the British Invasion for the simple fact that this is probably the first time Ryan Rex and Malcolm McDermott has ever been in tag team competition. Sure, Malcolm McDermott has experience, but I mean, these two have never been on a team before.
Wow.
Wolf and Williams have, so the advantage is going to go to the British Invasion.
Look at you saying something smart and coherent once in your life. Good job, everybody. Give Loudon a big round of applause. He's finally made a breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm surprised you actually could come up with a decent joke that didn't come from those all-night binges with Matt Icorn. Back to this match at hand here. Douglas Williams.
Well, I mean, you said it perfect for me, though. I clearly support the British Invasion here. Douglas Williams and Desmond Wolf. Highly trained, how do I put it? Highly skilled technicians from the great continent. Or not continent.
Of England.
Or not, that's a country. What am I even thinking? Patchy's gonna yell at us for getting our, geography wrong.
Yeah, he will. But now, Desmond Wolf.
Match, though, I do have to say, though, I highly favor Desmond Wolf and Douglas Williams here. Both of these men, world-class athletes, deserve to be at, you name a who's who of all there is in professional wrestling. Those two have to be right at the very top.
And that's right, wait a minute, Desmond Wolf going for the pin right now after those multiple clotheslines, but Ryan Rex with the save.
And as many people who have faced Desmond Wolf will tell you, he throws one of the best lariats in the entire business, one of the most dangerous at that.
That's right, that jawbreaker lariat. Once you get hit with that, it's all over. Oh! And McDermott countered whatever Douglas was gonna do. Snap suplex.
Well, like he was trying to. I want to call it a crossbody, but I think that's wrong. But either way, Malcolm McDermott, check it out.
Another
Two snap
suplex.
suplexes. Nicely done.
Malcolm McDermott, very impressive with those snap suplexes. And he's gonna go for another one.
Beautiful. Beautifully done from Malcolm McDermott. I got to give him props. That was awesome.
And now Ryan Rex getting tagged in. Elbow to the back of the head.
The Abandoned trying to get some advantage, swinging in their favor. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Rex, as we all know, the more experienced. Wait a minute, Ryan Rex, check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful break with that power bomb.
Very nice. And now Rex looks like he's trying to end it here. One. No.
Desmond Wolf quickly getting in the ring to break that up. Looks like the Abandoned are finally swinging things into their favor. And now Rex with the quick tag to Malcolm McDermott. McDermott going up high with the diving crossbody.
Nice tag team work there by the Abandoned now. McDermott, 1, 2, no.
Half a second later, though, and Desmond Wolf would have not been in time to break up that pinfall. But Douglas Williams taking a beating right now because all of a sudden the Abandoned have become coherent and they're tagging each other in, making solid sound, quick tags despite their inexperience. You got to give them credit for that.
I am giving them credit for that. They are learning very quickly in this matchup. But no, Douglas counter. Oh, shot block. And now Williams getting back into this matchup here. We're trying to. Look at this. Oh! Good gracious. Threw him right into
It's
the
moves
corner.
It's moves like that that make Douglas Williams so dangerous, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. I mean, he is a vicious SOB in the ring.
And that was a veteran maneuver, too. Just throwing him straight into that corner with all of his might to get him off of him and also to deal damage to the highest extent. Now you see Desmond Wolf applying that European style of mat wrestling into this match, trying to slow down Ryan Rex, sort of like the congregation did earlier to Chris Sabin that won them the match. If this strategy continues working, Loudon, I do have to say, the British Invasion could win the match here.
Well, wait a minute. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
And now,
I believe that was a Cobra Clutch sleeper hold, if I remember well.
yeah, I believe it was that. And now Williams. Oh, look at this.
Going back to the
Inverted
legs.
figure 4.
It's also a smart strategy since, you know, one of the favorite moves I know Ryan Rex loves to do is that leg lariat, which he attempted earlier, but to no avail. And, of course, most of the strength from Ryan Rex.
Oh, wait, Romero. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful Romero special. But there you see again, though, Douglas Williams is hurt, so he's got to get out of this match quickly before Ryan Rex. There you go, making the quick tag. Getting out of the match before Ryan Rex could turn it around. Big elbow drop from Desmond Wolf following the drop toe hold.
And now you are seeing what? Oh my, look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Very nice move by Desmond Wolf. I believe that was the Muda lock.
Yes, that was. That's actually correct. That was the Muda lock, ladies and gentlemen. But you also saw the referee getting on Doug Williams, telling him to move to his corner faster, trying to stop any shenanigans, which I don't think you can because he's holding his damn ribs.
And now, as you can see, Desmond Wolf going back on the attack here. Oh, headbutt right into the shoulder.
Not
Ryan Rex.
Not stopping at the legs, though. That is something that's different about Desmond Wolf and Douglas Williams. They don't focus on just the legs. They're going to focus on every single limb. They're going to make sure you're entirely weak and make sure you can't do anything to stop them. And now Desmond Wolf with the chops. And wait a minute, McDermott!
Oh, McDermott, very smart strategy there. Stopping Desmond Wolf. So Ryan can get a breather.
That moment there just might have saved the Abandoned's chances, but Douglas Williams says two can play that game, and Desmond Wolf taking advantage with a gut-wrench suplex.
Very nice gut-wrench suplex, and now Williams back in the ring here.
The Abandoned tried to get some momentum going in. Wait!
Rex.
Gut-wrench, or not gut-wrench, excuse me. Derp. That's a hang.
Neck breaker.
Yes, for once I'm not the wrestling dictionary. Thank you, Loudon.
And now tag in. McDermott's in the ring now. And McDermott he's got Williams in the trio woe. And now choking him. Good gracious.
You know, that isn't really smart for Douglas Williams to be in the match, but, you know, he called for the tag from Desmond Wolf. Wolf gave him the tag. I think, you know, Williams wanted to lay a number into Rex, but there you saw it didn't pay off because now you see Malcolm McDermott has a chance to turn this thing around.
Very nice armbar there by McDermott. And now McDermott throws him in the corner. He's going to set him up for something here. What is
Whoa,
this?
what?
Oh my goodness!
Nobody made me aware that Malcolm McDermott could do that! Nice springboard forearm that was, I believe.
It was a springboard forearm. I'm shocked that McDermott even did something like that.
And now because of that, the Abandoned have a chance to get back. No, never mind! Douglas Williams! And
Williams saw that.
Oh, yes!
Oh, boy.
Perfect! Great strategy. See there, Loudon? That's the difference between champions and losers. Douglas Williams using every part of the ring to his advantage.
Wait a minute, I thought you liked the idea of McDermott and Rex being in this matchup. And now you just called them losers. Tag in to Desmond Wolfe now. And Wolfe's just striking away at McDermott here. On another gut wrench suplex. Look at Desmond just striking away here. And Desmond, oh my, oh my. What a knee trembler. And now look at this. Arm trap, camel clutch. Hammer, like arm trap, camel clutch of sorts. And now Wolfe, looks like Wolfe is about to set him up for something. Oh no, here it is. Jump-breaker lariat.
Ha ha! There you go. Malcolm McDermott down on the mat. The British invasion. 1, 2, Rexes not in time. There's your winners. I gotta say, Loudon, if that domination continues like that, there's your winners. There's your new tag team champions right there. The British invasion laying down a Class A beatdown that the Abandoned are never gonna forget.
Well, that is true. I mean, kudos for the Abandoned for actually hanging in there, but
hanging in there, they never had a chance. They never had a chance. Because as soon as Douglas Williams threw Malcolm McDermott in that post, boom, done, goodbye.
You got a point. I'm not gonna lie, you do have a point there. That was the beginning of the end for that, and then that jawbreaker lariat basically sealed the deal. But there are your winners, the British invasion, and they will go on.
They are going on to face the $1 Million Congregation. And I'm going to go ahead and make the bold prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Desmond Wolfe and Douglas Williams. After I saw that, there's your new TNA Tag Team Champions right there. Those two winners. Great job.
We might just see that. We might just see the British. And there's AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels.
You're not the world champion, though. AJ. I like the enthusiasm, but you're not the world champion. Stop pretending.
Neither were you when he beat you for it that other time.
Whoa.
What?
Now that's actually news to me. Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh,
that's actually news to me, ladies and gentlemen. You would have thought Christopher Daniels would have been a sound addition to the main event, but evidently not. You know,
I'm about as shocked as you are on that. I thought Daniels would be one of the guys in the main event, but right now we're gonna get set for this X Division title matchup, and trust me, this is gonna be something else.
And you saw the rules right there, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case you can't read, we're gonna explain it to you. As the first man, Brian Davis, makes his way out to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes. 2 superstars enter. A new one enters every 5 minutes. The way to become the current champion of the match is to gain a pinfall or submission. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. And just so the X Division can be as fast and breakneck as it wants to, according to Jeff Jarrett, so it can have no limits. We're making it falls count anywhere. But in order to be the official X Division champion, you have to be the champion at the end of the 20 minutes.
That is right, and if you can hold out for that long and you're still the champ, then you are the official New-TNA X Division champion.
This man you see right here, Brian Davis, ladies and gentlemen, he is a very impressive, underrated talent. You know, the man is a former WCW Cruiserweight champion, former Young Lions Cup champion, or holder, excuse me, the very first, if I remember well. He was also a former new WWE Intercontinental champion, had some success, but never really took it to that next level. But there you see a man almost like Brian Davis in a way, Jay Lethal, who, if we look at his actual TNA history, I believe he has the most X Division championship reigns alongside a man who everybody considers to be the pioneer of the division, AJ Styles.
That is right. Jay Lethal has more X Division title, has had more X Division title reigns. He's up there with AJ Styles.
I'm not sure if he surpassed him. I'm not sure if he's tied with him. Someone
He's number 2.
Someone will tell me about this. I think I don't know. Either way, yeah, I'll take your word for it, though, Loudon. But either way, Jay Lethal, great talent to see. Great to see him here. We all know of both the athleticism of both Brian Davis and Jay Lethal. Both of these men, very athletic, very agile, very talented, very well conditioned at what they do, and it's definitely the right decision to start these two off.
That's right, and Davis already starting off with strikes aplenty.
Nice headlock takeover from Brian Davis, and now look, smart strategy, going into the cover quick. One.
No.
Lethal got his shoulder up at 1.5, but that is a smart strategy, though, I would think. You got to make quick covers. You got to become the champion somehow, some way. Now Brian Davis going into the cover again. 1, 2, no.
He is not giving Jay Lethal any breathing room whatsoever. But Jay Lethal and Davis on a chain wrestling here, but no. Davis throws him into the ropes. And now
ducking underneath. What's Brian Davis setting up for here? Huge exploder suplex.
That was a thing of beauty. And now Davis, what's Davis planning here?
Brian Davis sitting on the outside.
Hot shot. And now Davis
going high risk. Moonsault, no!
Took too much time setting up for that.
I don't think it was also, you know, took too much time. I think he got a little hesitant. He was ready to do it, but he didn't want to take the advantage because he didn't think it'd be the right time. But of course, this being the X Division, he just said, screw it, threw it all to the wall, and it didn't pay off because now you see Jay Lethal regaining the match control.
Jay Lethal coming back on the attack here with these strikes and a drop kick, putting Davis down. And now
Jay Lethal, Irish whip into the corner. Lethal.
Oh, forearm shot. Runs off the ropes. Bulldog.
Looked like Lethal was going to go for something bigger, but slowed down mid-thought. Now Lethal going high risk. No!
No.
Brian Davis saw it coming. Lethal saw something coming from Brian Davis, though. Both of these men back and forth, evenly matched. But wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Brian Davis going up high. Boom! Oh, my goodness.
That was a thing of beauty with that drop kick.
1, 2, we have a new champion. No!
No.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, because the title is vacated, we don't have a current champion. So, of course, it's going to start fresh.
That's right. And now Davis.
Starting on the outside. Davis looking for something big.
Indeed he is.
Bringing him off the top rope. Brian Davis climbing to the heavens. Going high risk. No reward again.
Jay Lethal countering. And now a chop block. Dropping Brian Davis. And now look at this.
Showing off the macho madness in him. Oh, yeah.
Seeing the bits of black machismo coming out of Jay Lethal here.
Jay Lethal feeling confident, but Brian Davis quickly caught him.
Drop kick.
Oh my
goodness! Oh my!
Diving splash to the outside. Beautiful. Brian Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
Oh my God! Enziguri.
Decapitated him. Probably took his head off.
Wait a minute.
The front row caught it. Oh no! Brian Davis trying for a signature fisherman neck breaker. Jay Lethal blocked him off at the pass though. And again with the enziguri.
Just damn near taking Lethal's head off with these enziguris. And now, oh wait.
Trying again, but Lethal countering with a neck breaker. Just as we're finally 1/4 of the way through the match, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes almost burned up. We are about 48 seconds away from seeing the third participant of this match make his entrance.
Wait a minute. 1, 2. No, only 2.
2.5 following that Lethal drop kick. Take it as you will, as a pun intended, perhaps.
Oh, wait a minute. And look at this, Davis. Oh! Slamming his head onto the table. Wait a minute. Look at Davis. Oh! Reversal by Jay Lethal.
There again, though, Jay Lethal showing more heart than Brian Davis, I think. Nothing against either of them, but so far as Brian Davis has gone on the offensive, it has not been going well for Brian Davis. But look at this! Our third man!
Oh my God!
This, ladies and gentlemen, is Akira Tozawa.
Just hand him the belt already.
This goes to show you how highly Loudon thinks of him.
And now it's Tozawa, Lethal, and Davis, and Jay Lethal. Oh, drop kick to the back of Tozawa. But wait a minute. Oh my God.
Wow, look at the elevation from that German suplex. But Brian Davis, that atomic drop on Akira Tozawa. Again,
oh wait, Davis got a chair.
Again,
oh no.
The small I think.
Good God.
I like that from Brian Davis. He's trying to do anything it takes to win. Trying to do anything and everything to become the X Division champion. That's exactly what you're going to have to do. And I'm surprised to say this, you know, Akira Tozawa not looking good in the early minutes, but Brian Davis looking absolutely phenomenal. But Tozawa, look at that.
What a rolling senton. Oh!
Whoa.
Brian actually shifted in the air
There's
and landed on Tozawa.
Neckbreaker. There's that fisherman neckbreaker. He'd been looking.
Oh, look at Tozawa. Oh.
And we're sorry for forgetting to tell you this. Tozawa connects with that Yakuza kick.
Oh.
For those of you, we're about 2 minutes late on this. For those of you who don't know who Akira Tozawa is, he's one of the best talents coming straight from Dragon Gate out of Japan. For those of you who remember WCW Thunder, he was one of the guys on the chase for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship held by the man you see in red, Brian Davis.
That's right.
Of course, you know, Akira Tozawa, very athletic, very dangerous in the ring. So that's why Loudon said, give this man the title already.
I mean, saying that Akira Tozawa is dangerous is an understatement. Just watch this man at work and you'll see why. And now
Tozawa setting up for something big, big headbutt.
Ooh, a little salute there at the end. And no, oh.
You know, if Tozawa, I think Tozawa might have been looking for that bridging German, but he's got to connect with it first. And Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal is just fighting like nobody's business.
Jay Lethal is playing great defense right now, I have to say. He's had everybody well scouted, but Brian Davis going big!
Ooh, big splash on both Tozawa and Lethal.
I have to say, Brian Davis is impressing me the most in this match, ladies and gentlemen, personifying what the X Division is all about. He's throwing everything to the wall.
That is right, and now... Oh! just kicked Tozawa in the back.
Kicking him straight down. Davis looks like he was thinking of his next move, but got kind of like a deer in the headlights, and now Jay Lethal knocking him to the outside. Now Tozawa
knocking both men on the outside, and now Tozawa on the outside here, but oh, Davis throws it into the barricade.
Bryan Davis quickly up to his feet, dropping Tozawa on the barricade.
Man, oh my goodness.
But wait, Tozawa getting straight up. And now
I think Tozawa had enough of this.
Tozawa probably looking to try for that bridging German on somebody. If he connects with it, we have a new X Division champion. Bank on that.
That's right. Now, oh, Lethal just dropping the knee.
There again, though. All three of these men in the match, as Bryan Davis follows up with a beautiful butterfly backbreaker. All three of these men want to be the X Division champion.
That's right, all three of them. Wait a minute.
What is Tozawa thinking of doing here? Oh my goodness, check out the strength!
Oh my god, oh my.
With that delayed scoop slam, and that was right on the mat too. Or barely padded concrete.
Oh, Jesus.
And if everybody's paying attention, we're almost halfway through the match, which means our fourth man is about 13 seconds away from entering the match.
Wait a minute, Lethal, no. Davis saw that coming.
There's only two left. Who's it gonna be?
Lethal is busted open, and there's Trey Owens.
The man who was the X Division champion before the reset, probably the hungriest out of all four of these competitors. As, wait a minute, Bryan Davis, beautiful vertical suplex.
Vertical suplex, and now Tozawa back in the ring. Trey Owens in the ring as well.
Trey Owens is, of course, the fresh man, while Bryan Davis and Jay Lethal been fighting for all of 10 minutes. Akira Tozawa in the ring for 5, and now Lethal and Davis in the ring. Davis to the corner, and Trey Owens just stomping a mud hole. And Tozawa, so much action. This is getting more chaotic.
Oh, bicycle kick by Tozawa, and Yakuza kick on Trey Owens.
Akira Tozawa and a bicycle kick on Davis again.
And now look at this. Tozawa with that very nice leg lock.
And Owens with a beautiful clothesline on Jay Lethal. No, it was Jay Lethal. I was focusing on Akira Tozawa making that cover, quickly broken up by Trey Owens, though.
And now, I mean, there's a lot of action to be called here. Tozawa reversal on Davis.
Davis with the kick, and now, wait a minute. Tozawa countering whatever Davis was going for with a Russian leg sweep. Tozawa again into the cover.
And Trey Owens again breaks it up.
There you go. You see Trey Owens' hunger, his desire to be the X Division champion. He doesn't want anybody else getting a pinfall unless it's him. And wait a minute, Tozawa going up high risk.
Oh my goodness. Leg drop bulldog from the top rope. Oh, what a knee by Trey Owens.
All four of these men have so much heart, giving it all they got. And now look at that. Beautiful kick from Trey Owens, and now Davis following up with the German suplex. Bryan Davis throwing Akira Tozawa in the corner. Davis going high risk. Davis!
Oh my goodness.
Kip up Frankenstein. Well, not even a kip up Frankenstein. It was a leaping. Still nicely done.
That is a lot of athleticism. Wait a minute. No, Trey Owens stops it before the count's even made.
Everybody trying to pin Bryan Davis from the looks of it.
They know Davis is the most. They know that it's either Davis or Lethal. Oh, Tozawa's busted.
Oh no! Our camera missed it because Tozawa got busted open, but Bryan Davis went to the outside, attempted that missed crossbody, and now Jay Lethal taking advantage on the outside.
1, 2, 3. Jay Lethal is the X Division champion.
And if he hangs on for 7 more minutes and a second, Jay Lethal is the X Division champion.
Oh my goodness.
But we won't know until all 7 minutes of the match have been expired. The pressure is on now. Jay Lethal is the man with the gold. And if it keeps up like this, ladies and gentlemen, again, Jay Lethal will be the X Division champion. The stakes have just been increased with one simple pinfall. And now Trey Owens into the cover. Jay Lethal personally breaking it up.
Jay Lethal stopped that before it could even be made to 3. And now look at Tozawa fighting back, but no.
I have to say, coming from Jay Lethal during his time in New-TNA, the man hadn't really made an impact and done much. But what a great story this would be if Jay Lethal could go from nothing to X Division champion on this night. You see the implications of the reset, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, Trey Owens, 1, 2, no! Brian Davis breaks it up.
Brian Davis, you saw, got too distracted with Jay Lethal. Trey Owens could have swept the rug from under his feet. Tozawa!
Oh my God, Tozawa corkscrew senton. And now, another rolling senton.
Tozawa feeling confident, but Davis quickly taking advantage. 5 minutes to go, 30 seconds before Austin Aries, the final man, makes his entrance.
Oh, wait a minute. Owens again.
Into the cover. Brian Davis quickly breaking it up, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing Lethal in the corner. All 4 of these men trying to do whatever it takes to be the X Division champion. Bulldog from Davis. Stab suplex from Trey Owens with 1 second left.
And there's Austin Aries. 1, 2, no.
The man calls himself the greatest man in the world, and I like this. Ha ha!
Austin Aries
is a man's man. Is a man's man. You see that, Loudon? That's called being smart. Austin Aries knows that as the fresh man in the match, he's smart if he just lets these 4 guys destroy each other and then get in the ring and show them how it's done. Great strategy from Austin Aries.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Brian Davis with that nasty suplex on the outside to Tozawa. And Tozawa with the enziguri. And oh man, look at Trey Owens. Trey Owens threw Aries into the ring. And now Tozawa and Owens back in the ring. Owens gets back out. Tozawa
trying to rest his wounds, and now Owens, well, like he was going for that double arm or that double A spine buster in tribute to Arn Anderson.
And look at Aries. Aries just trying to stay away from the action as much as possible. I mean,
see that though? You see that? That's smart. That's smart. You know that's smart about it.
Call it all you want. I call that being cowardly.
How is that cowardly? How is that cowardly? Explain to me.
Oh, I don't know. Just keep it away from everything instead of actually proving your worth. Instead of going out there and actually kicking ass and taking some names, just gonna wait until everybody else is tired.
You saw Brian Davis with that senton, but I gotta disagree with you, Loudon. Austin Aries knows how these 4 men have been tearing each other apart. If he goes in there, he's going to leave worse for wear. That's great strategy from Austin Aries to sit on the outside. Again, let these 4 guys destroy each other. Let them do it, then swoop in and take the title for yourself. It's a great strategy. And if it works, Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived, is going to be the greatest X Division champion that ever lived.
Or it would just be hilarious that he didn't win the match at all. And all that strategy came for naught. And now Davis, drop kick to the head of Tozawa.
Hey, Trey, what are you doing? Trey Owens, put that sledgehammer down. Yeah, there you go, Aries. Run away from him. That's what you do. You avoid them as much as possible. Wait a minute. Tozawa into the cover. Owens missing.
Lethal breaking it up. I think Trey Owens kind of got tired of Aries just standing there.
Jay Lethal seeming not to care, though. Why should he? He's the X Division champion. He has nothing to prove to Aries if he's not going to prove anything himself. But Jay Lethal is an idiot for thinking that. Because if he's not careful, in the next minute 50, Austin Aries is going to take the belt from him. And now look! Austin
Double X
Aries
handle on Brian Davis.
targeting the most dangerous and weakest man in the match. Perfect strategy from Austin Aries.
Aries, oh, drop kick on Brian Davis.
Now Trey Owens in the corner. Tozawa, German suplex, and Aries with the punt kick. You know what follows the punt kick for Aries. Brain Buster coming. Here it comes. A-Double is fixing to be the greatest X Division champion that ever lived.
That is if he actually went for it. Right now, he's just trying to choke out Jay Lethal.
Oh no, I like what he's doing. Oh yes! Brain Buster! Brain Buster! Brain Buster on the steel steps! It's done! 1, 2, 3! What did I tell ya? What did I tell ya? With a minute left, Austin Aries set to become the X Division champion! I like this! Yes!
And now look at Aries. Aries leaving the ring again. He pretty much said, hey, since I am the champion, I'm going to stay out of it.
Austin Aries with the biggest smile on his face, and you doubted him all along, Loudon. See? This is why you should listen to me. I'm the voice of a champion. I'm the voice of a generation. What I say is the truth. And now in the next 18 seconds, Austin Aries is going to become the X Division champion.
18 seconds. Oh, German suplex by Tozawa.
Tozawa going for the cover, but Aries breaking it up.
A 2, 1. And oh my God, Austin Aries is your new TNA X Division champion.
Well, Loudon, you might have said Aries was never going to be the X Division champion. You see this replay right here, ladies and gentlemen. That beautiful brainbuster to Jay Lethal on the steel steps. Austin Aries becoming the X Division champion the right way. You say he might have became the X Division champion if pigs fly. Well, I guess they're flying now, because look what happened. The greatest man that ever lived. The greatest X Division champion that will ever live.
You done? Congratulations to Austin Aries to an extent. But he is your new TNA X Division champion, and honestly, I gotta see what's gonna come out of this. Oh, God.
Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe. You know the history between these two at New-TNA, but man, I'm excited. I'm excited, and you know what will make me even more excited right now? Kurt Angle, X Division champion. Or not X Division champion. What am I thinking? World champion. I'm just excited from that X Division match. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was an amazing match.
Yes, but what's going to be even more amazing is when Kurt Angle, like he's saying, is going to become the world champion. Bank on it. It's damn real.
Joe bringing up an interesting point.
Yeah, right, Joe. You would have lost the series anyway. As soon as it would have went to match 5, Kurt Angle would have broken your ankle and neck. And every other bone in your body.
Or Joe could have choked him out.
Maybe in his dreams. Either way it stands, old man, Loudon. I gotta say, this is gonna be a great night. This is gonna be a great night. Because Kurt Angle's gonna be the world champion. He's gonna beat Samoa Joe, James Storm, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and whoever the last man is gonna be in that main event to become the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. But right after, we see the British Invasion take it to the $1 Million Congregation right here, right now. These guys are my favorites. And if you don't know why, then you forgot what they did to the Abandoned. You forgot how they just manhandled the Abandoned from start to finish, ladies and gentlemen. It's incredible.
It was a very decisive and impressive win on the British Invasion's part. And, I mean, maybe tonight we will see the exact same thing. Will the British Invasion have another victory like they did with the Abandoned, or will the Congregation pull a come-from-behind victory and become the new TNA Tag Team Champions?
Now you say that as if the Congregation never had a chance.
No, I think they do have a chance. That's the thing.
Oh, so you do? Then you are dumber than you look. I was testing you. You should be agreeing with me that the British Invasion are going to take it to these two. I mean, hell, let's take nothing away from the $1 Million Congregation. They had a great match tonight against the Motor City Machine Guns. Well, let me put it to you like this. I guarantee you, if the Congregation would have faced the Invasion in the opening match of the night, they wouldn't even be in this match. They should be grateful they're even getting in the ring with those two great British gentlemen. They should lead our tag team division to the promised land.
Just thinking very highly of them, aren't you? The match hasn't even started yet, and you're already putting in your pick.
Yes, I am. I put it in after the second match. Didn't you hear me earlier? The bold prediction, right there. I guarantee it. The British Invasion, your new TNA Tag Team Champions tonight.
Well, I just put it like this. It's not like the $1 Million Congregation hasn't been in this situation before. It's not like they haven't been in a situation where they were clearly the team that was going to lose. They've always been the odds out losers of matches. And tonight is no different with the British Invasion. But I don't know, I have a feeling, like I said earlier, anything could happen.
Yeah, you have a feeling. You have a gut feeling. You think you just want to see it win because you want to see your little underdog story instead of seeing the rightful champion, instead of seeing the favorite, instead of seeing the guys who are going to be going down in the record books as legends, as the greatest of their era, defeat the Ragtag Squad and go on to be the greatest tag team champions in TNA, or new TNA history, I should say.
It's funny how you and me have a big difference on when it comes to legends and rightful places.
Anyway, we see Douglas Williams and D'Angelo De Niro starting. Ladies and gentlemen, forget the fanfare. It's real. This is the tag team title match. There is no going back. It's the British Invasion. It's the $1 Million Congregation.
And Douglas Williams going for that arm, going to get the arms of the Pope here.
Douglas Williams has got to get out of the Congregation's corner, though, since he's staying dangerously close to Pope and Suspect's corner. That's going to open up a big opportunity for the $1 Million Congregation to deal damage.
And now look at this strike combination by the Pope.
Again, Pope making the same mistake, but oh, look at that. Come on, Rev. That's dirty.
Oh, you are the last person to bring up stuff about being dirty.
What makes you say that?
Okay, Oshi Jax. You really want to you really want to be blind and act like you haven't taken a few, advantages in matches?
What advantages are you talking about, good sir?
Oh, okay, you want to be blind.
Oh, yes, you do.
Big clothesline.
Blind, because you missed that. You missed the diving clothesline. You want to argue with me instead of calling the match. You're the play-by-play commentator. Call the match.
Back to this matchup here. Suspect Ludus, parallel snapmare with a nice kick to end it all.
I'd say that was very nice, and I do have the utmost respect for Suspect. At least because, Suspect and I, we are pretty close friends off this camera.
Now a nice shoulder block. Suspect is taking it to Douglas Williams in the corner, and ooh!
Saw those double knees earlier from Suspect. Saw how well they work. Suspect going for the cover. Desmond
Wolf.
Derp. I might have.
Right about that.
You know, Loudon, I think a lot of people have been saying I look stupid for wearing sunglasses inside. I can barely see with these things on now that I think of it.
Maybe you should take them off.
See. Enjoy. Now,
oh my goodness.
As you see, the German suplex from Douglas Williams. Beautifully done. And now look, Douglas Williams going to the legs. You saw how well this worked in their match against the Abandoned when they isolated Ryan Rex away from the corner, trying to do the same thing to the Suspect. I think they realized in the last match just how important to the congregation's momentum Suspect was, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense to a full extent. And now, as you can see, Williams and Wolf have Suspect in their corner, and they're working the legs of the Suspect. Kind of ironic, if you will, because Suspect in their last match kept going after Saban's leg, him and De Niro.
That's right. There again, you know, I think Wolf and Williams also realized that Suspect, again, like earlier, as I pointed out, when it comes to Pope and Suspect is more likely the one to take a leap off the top rope or do a springboard. So they're taking advantage of it and trying to put him through hell with all of those submissions on the legs.
That's right, as Williams let go of that Romero special, now going back to that inverted figure four.
Letting go of the Romero special before the referee could count a pinfall. You know, just in case Williams' shoulders would have been down. You can't hold that for long, otherwise you're going to buckle.
That's right, now this tag team move here. Oh, drop toe hold with the elbow drop.
Beautifully done from the next TNA Tag Team Champions as they continue their master class in this tag team match, picking apart the Suspect piece by piece, and oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
There again, Loudon, anything it takes. This is what defines champions. Destroying Suspect's legs and effectively taking him out of this equation.
Of course, by any means necessary, but God forbid if De Niro did something dirty. But back to the match at hand here, Desmond Wolf working on Suspect's leg with that ring post, and now Wolf is about to set something up here, throws him back into the British Invasion corner. Look at this.
Wolf and Williams, beautiful aided diving crossbody. Nicely done, and now we could have our new tag team champions right here.
What? No. Count doesn't even start yet. De Niro stops it.
Hey, ref, you gotta pick up your count. That was way too slow. What's wrong with you?
Oh, sure. Now Douglas Williams back on the attack here. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Reverse hot shot.
Look at that. Using all of the ring to his advantage. Yes! Exuding confidence from Douglas Williams.
And now wait. Oh! Suspect with that corkscrew senton. And now he is just hobbling over into his corner, and he tags in De Niro.
I can't believe they missed that. No, we saw that in the earlier match with Suspect doing the same exact thing, and it made the opening. Because now look, the tag was made to D'Angelo De Niro, and all of a sudden, the congregation have turned the tables.
The tables have indeed turned, and now look at this. Oh, what a DDT by the Pope. And now the Pope's back in control of this matchup with that nice knee drop.
But as you remember from earlier, Loudon, when the congregation took Chris Sabin out of the equation in their match against the Motor City Machine Guns, it hurt Alex Schilling the long run. Suspect could pretty well be out of this match right now. D'Angelo De Niro is fighting alone.
You could be right about that, Oshu. I mean, now, hell, you are right about that. I mean, Suspect, you saw was hobbling over. That leg of his looks pretty messed up. And now...
Oh, look at him. What? I can't believe you still think you have a chance to win this.
Oh! The DDE! D'Angelo De Niro Express, but no.
The throwback. The throwback to the old one. If If you remember, well, he has a new version of that, but that was a throwback to the old one. You saw Suspect doing it earlier, and so De Niro thought he'd follow suit since he saw Suspect do it so much, I guess. But there again, the numbers game catching up, because now Douglas Williams taking advantage, tagging in Desmond Wolfe. As they go again to that aided crossbody. And now again, Desmond Wolfe working the legs.
Trying to take away. He's basically trying to take away De Niro's balance here.
Trying to do to Suspect, or trying to do to De Niro what they did to what they did to Suspect. That makes sense. And that's smart strategy. You gotta give the British Invasion credit for that.
Oh, and you saw Wolf was actually trying to go for that knee trembler, but missed. And De Niro now. Oh no!
Oh, big mistake from D'Angelo De Niro to try to play the grapple game with Desmond Wolfe, the superior wrestler.
And now a big chop. And another big chop by Desmond Wolfe.
Oh, just peppering him with those chops in the quarter. Tearing into D'Angelo De Niro slowly but surely.
And now, look at this. Wolfe takes some throws. Oh my goodness, just viciously throws him into the corner.
And now hanging him in the tree of woe. But wait!
De Niro with the reversal.
Getting out of the
European uppercut.
D'Angelo De Niro fighting back, a beautiful drop kick. Even though I still don't think the congregation are going to win, no one can deny their heart. D'Angelo De Niro is fighting for his life. But wait a minute, Suspect. I heard him just before that tag. He said, I want in. He wants in, but I don't think it's smart. He's still hobbling on that leg. Wait.
Oh, he's got, it looks like he works out the kinks on that leg, apparently.
And just, apparently Suspect just had enough time to rest. I don't get it. Wait, Dark Justice. No. Great counter from Desmond Wolfe. Beautifully done. Now going to make the tag to Douglas Williams, and Suspect, though, taking too much time on that. Williams got in the ring too late, and Suspect just lowballing him with that $1,000 lariat.
Oh my goodness, and that big enziguri by Suspect. Suspect damn near a ring of fire in this matchup right now, my God.
Yeah, ring of fire didn't even give him a clean break. That makes sense. And now look, yes! Douglas Williams showing that cheaters never prosper with that beautiful diving elbow. And a fisherman suplex to follow.
How the hypocrisy flows in your conversations. But back to the match, and another little arm lock there by Douglas Williams, and now Williams, very nice neck breaker.
High impact. Big mistake for Suspect to tag in. Bold and brave he was, but he's making a mistake now. As look, the British Invasion now look like they're about to take Suspect out of this equation for good.
Oh, big knee. Douglas Williams got Suspect down.
Again with that exuding confidence. You gotta love it. Douglas Williams looking to finish it. Oh, yes!
What a knee. Good God. And a knee drop by Williams. If Williams could keep up on this, if he could just keep up on this. And now, looks like
Williams,
Douglas.
Come on, you. Make a tag. Oh, God.
Belly to belly by Suspect. And now drop kick.
You should have made the tag when you had the chance. Said he wanted to sit in there. He got too cocky. Now look, Suspect left that up. Dark Justice.
Oh!
Suspect collapses. Come on, Doug. Get to the corner. Make
Oh my God, this is close.
No, Suspect's getting closer to Pope.
Oh my God.
It's a crawling battle right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, look at this suspect. Williams in the Pope.
Williams quickly had to get up and Pope like a house of fire. The DDE! The DDE!
My God! D'Angelo De Niro Express.
Be damned! Cover! 1, 2, 3! I'll be damned! I'll be damned! Lightning struck, ladies and gentlemen! I'll be damned!
The congregation are your new TNA Tag Team Champions.
I guess you better say it with me, Loudon. I only thought the congregation were going to win when pigs flew. They must be flying right now.
Damn right.
Another fucking volley. I gotta say though, Douglas Williams got overconfident. He promised to Desmond Wolfe that he was gonna take the advantage. But you know how that worked out, Loudon. It didn't work out well. It cost him. Suspect hit Dark Justice, got the momentum, and that's the reason the congregation, as much as I hate to say it, but I will say it with great dignity and respect, because I am unbiased after all, the congregation, what a great victory for them. These men deserve to be the TNA Tag Team Champions.
Hell of a win. Oh no. Oh boy. God, Scott, come on. Are you talking about Miss Texas or Karen? Oh, wait. Oh boy, Scott Steiner kind of pissed off that he's not in the main event. I think that's a good question. Why isn't Scott Steiner in the world title match? Oh, well. Good point. Wow. Good God, Scott.
Oh my God, Loudon. You know,
Jesus.
I'm so glad I muted my microphone for that. I'm so glad I honestly didn't want to kill the viewers' ears from how hard I was laughing when I saw that.
I gotta agree with you. Nothing says hilarity like Scott Steiner. But folks, this is kind of a shock. James Storm in a main event match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
And I gotta say, Loudon, I still stand by this. That cowboy, he honestly thinks he's gonna be the world champion. He could have been TNA Tag Team Champions with Bobby Roode tonight. He could have been. But no, he's an egomaniac. You know why? Because he had no protest to being in the world title match and leaving his best friend out to dry. What kind of tag team partner does that?
I don't know if I see it like that. Honestly, I don't. I mean, let's be real. Jeff Jarrett flipped a coin, picked, and basically James Storm won the coin toss, and boom, he's in the world title. Roode would have done the same thing were he in that situation. Let's be honest.
I highly doubt that.
And I highly
man up on
denial.
Whatever you say, either way, this man right here has got to be one of the big favorites. Jeff Hardy, ladies and gentlemen, the charismatic enigma, a multiple-time world champion.
That's right. I mean, he is an odds-on favorite in this matchup. A lot of people have picked him to be the new TNA World Champion. Also, a lot of other people are picking him and AJ Styles, surprisingly.
And here's my favorite, though, my undisputed favorite, a great American hero, gonna win it for all of his neighbors in the Great White North. Everybody give it up for the best wrestler in the world, the American gold medalist, the American wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. I mean, like you said, Oshiesh, you basically took the words out of my mouth about Kurt Angle. But best in the world? I could think of better.
Man, you know he is. His battle with Samoa Joe was to prove who is the best in the world. And like Kurt Angle said, he won that series. He won it. And tonight, he's going to beat 5 other men in this 6-pack challenge and walk out of Canada as the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
He has a chance. I'll put it like that. He's got a chance.
But with all due respect and all fanfare aside, like I usually do, I have to say, after seeing Samoa Joe, you know, since we do slightly mention WEDF on commentary, after seeing what Samoa Joe has been doing in WEDF recently, I have to say, Samoa Joe does stand a damn good chance of being the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
He does. I mean, Joe has been on a tear in WEDF, like you said. This may be the night where you see Samoa Joe as world champion. I mean, all these guys in this match have the best chance of being the world champion.
You know who doesn't though? This man right here. The arrogant, pompous, ex-world heavyweight champion, the phenomenal, or so he thinks, AJ Styles.
I see how you're being very biased about this man, Oshu. So doesn't show that you still kind of hold a grudge against the man.
What
You're
grudge?
totally giving him the best you can give him. Yes, you do hold a grudge.
How do you think?
Oh, I don't know. He beat you for the world title after you damn near tried to kill him, tried to end his career, and oh, let's see, he beat you for the world title.
I would like to point out that all of that is irrelevant because of the company reset.
Bullshit. You complain about Samoa Joe bringing it up, now it's a problem when I bring it up. Yes, hypocrisy at its finest, gentlemen, but let's get back to the action here. All these men are in the ring, and we are going to get set.
Don't know the 6-man, though. There's only 5.
Oh, that's
yes!
right.
Yes! I love this! Beautiful!
On you.
I'm not even beautiful! I gotta admit! I gotta admit, that was good! That was clever! I like that!
BS! That is the most... Anybody saw that coming.
Anybody?
Coming.
You didn't see it coming! You didn't come when he was out here! He played you like a damn fool! He played you like a fiddle! You fell for it! Hook, line, and sucker! And now because of that, now you're gonna see Jeff Jarrett, our CEO of New-TNA, resurrect this company from the ashes by becoming its World Heavyweight Champion. There is a God. There is a God.
You 6-foot-tall, anorexic, muscle kiss-up bastard. Seriously. If Jeff Jarrett wins the world title, all I gotta say is this. This is gonna be a dark day for New-TNA.
A dark day?
He will run this company into the ground just like he damn near ran TNA into the damn ground. I'm saying it right now.
Okay, first of all, there aren't any old, past their prime people. And second of all, show me one merit of proof where Jeff Jarrett was bad for business. There is none. Jeff Jarrett is a man of honor. Jeff Jarrett is a man who should be the World Heavyweight Champion. He's the king of... He's the king of the mountain. He's the best.
Oh, God. Oh, shoot. I still see you maintain your brown-nosing ability, but here we go again in this matchup. Joe and AJ going at it here. This is going to be some very fast-paced match. Oh! DDT by Jeff Jarrett onto Jeff Hardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a crazy match. Oh, half Nelson suplex by Samoa Joe on Jeff Jarrett.
My God.
It's going to be crazy, though, like Loudon said, ladies and gentlemen. These six men in the ring, all at once, fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship, the most prestigious prize in New-TNA.
That's right, they have the biggest chance here, and there you see AJ and Jarrett going at it. Kind of a little ode to their... Oh! Nice tilt-a-whirl DDT by AJ Styles, but like I said, a little shot, a little ode to their rivalry from TNA past.
Now, there is a lot of TNA history colliding in this ring, past, present, and future, so to say.
That is right.
6 of the best that you can think of off the top of your head, ladies and gentlemen, fighting for the right to be the TNA World Heavyweight Champion here in Montreal, Canada at Turning Point.
That's right, now look at this. James Storm and Jeff Jarrett firing up. Oh no, dodged that drop kick, and now James Storm putting AJ up on the top, and now going back.
Oh, and look at this smart strategy from Jeff Jarrett and James Storm teaming up. And wait a minute, Samoa Joe with the power bomb on Kurt Angle.
Oh, that was close.
Angle getting the shoulder up at 2.5. His dreams of being world champion still alive as Jeff Hardy connects with the snap suplex on AJ Styles. And there again, you see the teamwork. Right after that snap suplex on AJ, Samoa Joe with the senton.
Oh, look at this Shining Wizard. Oh, Bulldog by Samoa Joe.
Again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, Samoa Joe.
Joe is a freaking machine in there right now. He is just suplexing everybody that's in his way.
And wait a minute, AJ Styles quickly up to his feet.
AJ got back up.
Irish whip to Jeff Jarrett in the ropes. Said no, 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 not this early. No, Styles clash. Jarrett kick out. Come on, 1, 2. No, no.
God. Thank
you.
Thank you.
Why?
God.
Why have you?
A dark day for New-TNA.
Why?
Thank you, Jay.
Wait! We still have Kurt Angle. Come on, Angle! It's all up to you, baby! Either way it stands. 5 men now stand. And Jeff Jarrett surprisingly quickly eliminated. That is shocking. Wait a minute. Yes, Jeff Hardy. Get him out of here. Oh. Wait a minute. Kurt Angle. Yeah! 1. Samoa Joe kicking out at 1.5. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Wait, Loudon's not here? Thank God. Okay. Now Samoa Joe tearing into Kurt Angle here. Jeff Hardy. Big neck snap. I forget exactly what that move is called, but oh! AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy teaming up to Kurt Angle. Reversing what Samoa Joe looked like he was going to go for a power bomb or a double underhook, backbreaker of some sort. I don't know. Either way, Kurt Angle with the Samoan drop reversal. So much happening in this match, ladies and gentlemen. These 5 men, Kurt Angle, James Storm, Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles, still alive, vying to become TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this action is going to be hard to keep up with. Joe and Angle, though, I have to note, both of these men vying to get their hands on each other at any and all costs. Looks like they're going to settle it here tonight. Wait a minute. Joe! Tiger bomb on Kurt Angle! Come on, Kurt! You got to get back in this. Jeff Hardy with the scoop slam drop kick on AJ Styles. But wait! Joe! I noticed this! Hardy and Storm wanted a piece of Angle, but Joe has Angle in the corner. Joe wants Angle to himself. Oh, this is bad, Kurt Angle! Muscle Buster! That's it!
Angle.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, but wait! Look!
Jeff Hardy has just eliminated
AJ Styles following a double team suplex. That was nicely done from James Storm and Jeff Hardy. And now we're down to the final 3 just like that. I'm amazed that the ref didn't miss a beat when that happened, Loudon.
I'm surprised at that too. I'm even more surprised at the fact that James Storm's actually in the final 3.
James Storm, the underdog in this match by all rights. But wait, Hardy talking it out with Storm. Oh, I see what's happening here.
Oh.
Check it out. That's
I think, yeah, they know Joe.
That's smart. They know Joe, the strongest man in the match now. James Storm and Jeff Hardy focusing on Samoa Joe. They think they might as well go ahead and take him while they can. Jeff Hardy with the double leg drop to the groin. But wait, Joe fighting back, but Jeff Hardy right there to quickly break it up and wait. Oh, look at that.
Taking advantage of a stunned James Storm with that DDT.
Jeff Hardy saying it right there though, Loudon. Every man for himself. And now Jeff Hardy with the chop to Samoa Joe. Looking to hit something big perhaps, but no, Joe fighting him off. And now James Storm.
Sleeper drop.
And Joe with the elbow drop. Taste of Hardy's own medicine to Hardy himself. And now James Storm with the neck breaker. James Storm. Oh, look.
Wait a minute.
Look at this. Hardy gets an 8-second ride.
Oh, goodness. The 8-second ride by James Storm, and now Storm.
No. You would have thought he would have tried the last call super kick on Samoa Joe. But I think I hear James Storm saying, I want you to myself, boy. The last call
super kick.
The last call super kick on Jeff Hardy at the cover.
1, 2,
3.
Oh, man.
Ladies
The
and
final
gentlemen,
2.
I never thought in my day I would say this, but Samoa Joe and James Storm, of all people, are in the final 2, and one of these men, the next man to get a fall here is going to become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, I just got to say, I'm saying this right now, if Joe wins, it's a big win for Joe. If James Storm comes out the victor, me and everybody in Tennessee are gonna have a fucking party.
You talk about me being biased. Look at him.
Oh yeah, hey, at least I admit when I'm biased.
You're supposed to be unbiased, you asswipe.
Yeah, and so are you, but that doesn't stop you, now does it? But back to the match at hand. Arm wrench by James Storm. Kick in the gut.
Kick. James Storm, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's working the leg. If James Storm keeps this up, he could be the new TNA World Champion.
I mean, you're right, he could. I mean, he's got that single leg Boston Crab really locked in. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm hearing somebody behind me sing, "Oh, Canada."
I don't get why they would say that ever, Loudon.
I don't know either, Oshu. I don't know either. Wait a minute. Joe fights out of the Boston Crab.
Joe is not a man who's going to submit, though. Even, everybody's seen his battles with Kurt Angle. And Samoa Joe is a very hard man to get to submit. I don't think I've ever, in my career, in my years of commentating and seeing Joe in WEDF and New-TNA, I don't think I've ever seen him tap out to anybody.
He much rather would pass out than tap out.
And now, to the outside, James Storm. Oh!
And look at this, working the leg over the post.
Can't say anything about this. There's no disqualifications and no countouts in a match like this. That is smart, though.
That's smart.
That is smart. James Storm working the leg, trying to keep the big man down. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. James Storm is taking it to Samoa Joe, but Joe is not dead yet.
Joe is, he tried to go for the enziguri, but Joe missed. Bulldog by James Storm.
James Storm is trying to do this. Wait a minute. James Storm has him up. Could this be the end? The 8-second ride.
Joe just took an 8-second ride. And he's going to go. Oh, can it be 1, 2, 3?
No!
Oh, that was close.
The impossible was just a near half second away from happening. Wait, Dragon Suplex, cover. 1, 2, 3, no!
James Storm will not die.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen,
oh God, big boot.
With all due respect, give these two gladiators credit. They're throwing everything at the wall to become the TNA World Champion, and they have to. They're the final two. They're running on fumes right now, but they can't quit. They cannot quit. Now wait a minute, James Storm.
Storm going up top. From the heavens.
Oh! That could
tried to go for a fist drop, but no.
That could do it though, Loudon. That could be the big error, because now Samoa Joe has the chance to end this.
That's right, he does.
Oh, this could be it. The Island Driver, ladies and gentlemen. The Island Driver. And now, oh no, Samoa Joe, you know what he's going for. The STF is in. The
STF locked in, and I hate to say it for James, but I think this is it. This could be it for James.
Sorry about your damn luck, James Storm, but Samoa Joe could be a few seconds away from becoming the world champion. But you see, Storm, he doesn't want to quit. He's trying anything and everything. He's trying to fight the pain, trying to find a way out of this. But he
just couldn't hold on. He couldn't. And Samoa Joe is your new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And
I have to say though, Loudon, you saw James Storm. That I think the moment when he went up to the top rope was the moment that cost him. I hate to say it, but that was the moment that cost James Storm the world title. If he would have just stayed smart instead of trying to go up high, I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to be unorthodox. He was trying to end the match any way he could, but he couldn't. You know, Samoa Joe, you don't try to do that against Samoa Joe. You stick to what you know, and that's the reason Samoa Joe is the World Heavyweight Champion. Give him all the credit in the world. Samoa Joe has just defeated 5 men in the same ring to become the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He deserves it. Congratulations, Samoa Joe. What a great night this has been at New TNA Turning Point.
It has been a really great night. New champions. This restart has played out pretty well.
It's made me a believer in James Storm. I can't believe I'm saying it. I rarely do, but
oh my God! What?
Steven Santos, the loose cannon.
What the? He's just staring down Joe with a chair in his hand. What? Oh,
what?
He was gonna hit Joe with the chair, but Joe saw it coming.
Mind games. What could Steven Santos have on his mind, ladies and gentlemen?
There's no telling with him. Really, there isn't.
What? Well, what a strange way to end our show here, ladies and gentlemen. But for Loudon Styles, I'm Oshi Jax. I hope you've enjoyed Turning Point, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're here to stay. Stay tuned for what's coming.
Also buds.